are looking for a last-minute gift ahead of the holidays, or maybe a road trip on your Christmas break, here's an option for your brew-loving Wisconsinite. Kevin Revolinski is the author of Wisconsin's Best Beer Guide. He's out with his 4th edition of the book, and he's here with us this morning to talk about it. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning.
So you have been working on editions of this particular book since 2006, so more than a decade.
Right. Yeah, 12 years.
Traveling the state, what's that been like?
Well, it's been great, of course. I mean, I've got the ideal job, right, to follow beer and to keep it updated. I'm a travel writer by trade, and I've been doing this guidebook, about beer since before it was really popular, I think, to travel for beer. You know, at the beginning, it had to be very casual and sort of funny. Now it's much more focused and serious because people are a little more educated about craft beer and more enthusiastic about it. So beercations are a thing.
Yeah, it's certainly more popular these days. So this is the 4th edition of the book. What are some of the things we can find in here?
Well, there's 200 breweries in this one, like 80 more than the last book, which is incredible. And each brewery's in there. They've got the information about what kind of beers they specialize in. Do they have food? Are there tours? Stumbling distance, 2 or 3 things nearby you should check out. If you've driven all the way to, say, Ashland, Wisconsin, you know, it's not just the brewery, it's some small businesses around it. And then special offers when you get your book signed. Many of them are giving away either a free beer or buy one, get one, or some of them maybe a bumper sticker.
There are breweries from across the state up here.
Yeah.
From Milwaukee to Ashland?
Yeah, I divided the state into 6 zones years ago, and I've kept with that format. And each one has been filling up, so it hasn't really been heavier in one area than another. It's really, filling out the state with breweries.
You mentioned earlier how more popular microbreweries have become. This is a uniquely Wisconsin thing, I feel like, though.
Well, there's over 7,000 now in the United States, so it is widespread. But I think we're still in the top 10. But tradition-wise, I think everybody thinks of Wisconsin and they think of beer. That's becoming the case again in Milwaukee. Years ago when I started doing this, Milwaukee just didn't really have a lot of craft brewers yet. But since the last edition, it's exploded, probably double the number that I had last time. So.
Okay, I have to ask you, since you've been traveling the state for more than a decade, is there one particular place that sticks out in your mind? One
would be difficult to narrow down to, but of the new ones that have come out, there's a really neat one up in a DNR ranger station in Merrill called Sawmill. There's another one in Luxembourg, that's Wisconsin, Wisconsin, called Thumb Knuckle, because it's located where the knuckle of the thumb is on the map. And he does this Stockel beer during in the winter. So it's a German thing where you take a very hot poker and you stick it into a pint of beer and it foams up and caramelizes the head. It's kind of cool. You are a wealth of knowledge. Probably really good at Wisconsin trivia, aren't you? Well, I do okay.
All right. So we're getting close to the holidays. If someone would like to buy the book, where can we find it?
It should be in all the bookstores. It is available on Amazon through my website, themadtraveler.com. And in the Madison area, I deliver to bar stools.
Oh, I love
so
that.
Send me an email and I can drop one off at work, whatever. But yeah, from just out of my trunk to Barnes & Noble, whichever.
Very cool. Well, thanks so much for joining us this morning, Kevin.
Thank you for having me on.